it's STREEZYonX bringing you the major trends on X today. First, let's take a look at some of the major news stories that Grok tells us about. Today, we see that the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, or HHS, has initiated formal debarment proceedings against the EcoHealth Alliance, which means their government funding is immediately suspended. This is hot off the heels of the Select Subcommittee on the Coronavirus Pandemics report that they submitted that I told you about a couple weeks ago, which proved the EcoHealth Alliance to be colluding with the Wuhan Institute of Virology, and those findings breached the contractual terms that allow U.S. government grants. And the National Institutes of Health is wrapped up in this with enabling EcoHealth Alliance to do these things, so it's a whole mess top to bottom, but we're actually seeing some consequences happening and maybe some accountability, which is the surprising part, so we'll see what happens next. And yesterday, Google had their Google I/O annual showcase conference, and we see the significant advancements made in AI and the integration of AI throughout its product ecosystem. Whether it's for work, personal storage like photos, text-to-image or video generator, or an assistant to use for literally anything else, AI has got you covered, and Google has made sure of that across the board. If you missed it but don't feel like watching an entire day's worth of a live stream, you can check out this 10-minute recap video they posted on the X thread. And as for what some of the top trends were, we have Peru on the trending list because they have officially declared that transsexualism, dual roles transvestism, childhood gender identity disorder, and other transgender identity disorders are now classified as mental illnesses. They say this decision will ensure the country's public health services can address the mental health attention the people need. They say this does not include forced conversion therapies, which are actually banned in Peru, but argues the decree will make psychological treatment freely available to those affected and said it categorically reaffirms respect for the dignity of the person and their free actions within the framework of human rights, providing health services for their benefit. Let me know what you think of this one. Wicked trending because, oh my goodness, we finally have the trailer. We get to see not only Ariana Grande come back to acting and as Glinda nonetheless, but it's the #1 Broadway show like ever, making its theatrical debut, and we've got Cynthia Erivo and Jeff Goldblum too. It's a beautiful thing. No, seriously, the effects and sets in this movie look crazy, and apparently what they've got to offer is so hefty, it's being split into a two-parter film, and we're not even getting that first one until Thanksgiving. But check out the trailer I'm leaving for you and tell me if you're looking forward to it. Keywords Biden and Trump and CNN and ABC trending, as the two have agreed upon their debate terms, as it seems. They've decided the time and the place for the first one will be a CNN debate on June 27th. Biden also proposed a second debate in September and Trump agreed, but Trump also proposed in his counteroffer that they hold a debate in June, July, August, September, and apparently also October, in addition to the vice presidential debate, saying additional dates will allow voters to have maximum exposure to the records and future visions of each candidate. Meanwhile, they're not even accepting Robert Kennedy Jr. as a legitimate rival candidate at this point, I guess, because the offer was not extended. Do you think they need to invite him? Are you looking forward to seeing those two have a conversation once a month for the next 6 months? Tell me all your thoughts. Alright, that's all I had time to catch up on today, but make sure you head over to X for the full thread that's going to have those videos and links, and I'll see you tomorrow.